we're kind of sorry we have to be here today under the circumstances. What happened last week is tragic.
Yes, it is.
It is horribly tragic for the state of Wisconsin.
But I cannot think of an instance in the history of this state where we have ever turned back a competitive grant this large in the history of the state of Wisconsin. And quite honestly, I don't know that we will be able to find in the history of this country a competitive grant this large that has ever been sent voluntarily from one state to another state. Because this is a happy period right now for the workers in California. This is a happy period right now for the workers in Florida.
Yes, it is.
Because they have leadership in those states that recognize that this has always been about creating jobs where people can support their families. And the decision that was made by the governor-elect to allow these dollars, $810 million, to leave this state and create jobs in California and Florida is a decision I think that this state will remember for decades to come. The priority is not to create these jobs. That is clearly not the priority right now for the new administration. And to me, that's the most unfortunate part, is that in this community, in many, many communities throughout the state, we still have unemployment that is way too unacceptably high.
That's right.
And what all of us have been focusing on is trying to get these jobs in place so people can support their families.
That's right.
We believe it will improve transportation. We believe it will improve economic development. But really, we have to understand what this has been about, and it's been about jobs. And I just ask the people behind me, the people who are here today, to stay with us. Because we may have lost this battle, but we will continue to fight for jobs, because that's
the first people laid off of those jobs, and they have been laid off, were the people who were building the rail.
That's right.
Driving those pile lines. The architects who were designing those things. Done. Finito. No more. Not to mention those people who sat on Townsend and 27th Street building that train. These are people that know that they are that is not acceptable. And that is not what we should accept out of a governor of this state.
That's right.
And I'll put it to you this way. He is no Tommy Thompson.
All right.
Any stretch.
All right.
I don't care what he thinks he's going to be. He is not that man.
All right.
He isn't Jim Doyle, and for this matter, he isn't yet the governor of this state.
That's right. That's right.
That is not the way you walk into a position. That is the way you walk yourself out of position.